Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here 2 weeks on with the answer to my 5 truths and 5 myths challenge. So I was tagged in this from Jessica Marvel Crafts, and I will link the original video where I shared my 5 truths and 5 myths. I'll link that in the description box, or maybe I'll do get a little taggy thing in the corner, don't you? I've not done that for ages. So, as promised, 2 weeks on, I'm going to tell you the truth. What were the myths and what were the truths? So, I'll just go through them one by one. So the first one, I said I was born in Australia. That was a myth. I was born in Aberdeen. Begins with the same letter. That is probably about the only similarities. I've never even been to Australia, but I imagine it's a whole lot sunnier and warmer than Aberdeen quite a lot of the time. But Aberdeen is a beautiful place. Number 2, I passed my driving test on the 10th attempt. Quite a lot of people guessed this was right. I don't know whether to be offended or not. It was the 3rd attempt. I was definitely not a first time passer of my driving test, but not 10. Come on, people. Come on. Oh dear. Number 3, I had wedding photos taken with elephants. This is true. This is true. That's me. That's my lovely husband. And there we are feeding an elephant. And this one you can actually see my face. So yeah. Love elephants. Have I got any more elephant pictures in here? It's not an elephant, but I love that picture. And elephants, no. We had a right mashup of a South African and a Scottish wedding. So we had elephants. There's me feeding the elephant. We had elephants, but we also had a bagpiper. And we had, my husband wore a kilt. And yeah, that was the room where we had our wedding, and there's the 2 of us. I wish somebody had told me to not have my flowers away up here. All the photos I've got my flowers up here. Anyway, it's not really a big problem, is it? So yes, number 3 was correct. Quite a lot of people did guess that, because I think I talk about it all the time. Number 4, I am naturally very tidy. I have got a little bit of shame, so I'm not going to show you the state of my desk right now. But you would see, if anybody's ever looked behind me in the craft room, you would know that that's not the case. Although quite a few people, well, no, not that many. Roz, Anne-Leen and Andrea all thought I was a naturally tidy person. I'm not. Number 5, I once found 2 4-leaf clovers in the one day. I did, and they were in my back garden. It's a few years ago. And I was like pulling up weeds and stuff, and I turned around and I said to my husband, I found a 4-leaf clover. And then the next minute I found another one. So we went straight up to the shop and bought a lottery ticket, and thinking, this is it, millionaire. No, didn't win anything. But you know, and I did have them both, and I've still got one, I know, because I put it somewhere safe when we were moving everything for getting the painter in, and I haven't come across it again. So it's maybe in with books, because I've not unpacked all of them yet. Number 6, I was a Highland dancer in the Edinburgh military tattoo, and I was. Now I can't find any pictures of me in the tattoo, but I've still got, because I am a hoarder, I've still got my ID badge, 1998. How long? It's like 25 years ago. That's terrifying. And there's me with my curly hair. I don't even remember that. But oh, look how young I look. Baby face. And then even younger, this is me. That's me there. And that's my pal Louise, who I'm still pals with. Before our first exam, our first Highland dancing exam. So I don't know how old we are there. Maybe like 7 or something? I don't know. I'll not tell you when that was. That was a while ago. Anyway. Number 7, I am fluent in Afrikaans. No. I can say the odd word. With quite a thick Scottish accent. But no. When sort of my husband and I got together and I was saying, you know, should I learn a bit of Afrikaans? Because some of his family, that is their predominant language. And he was like, oh no. Nobody else speaks it outside South Africa. I think that's right enough. Although, so he grew up speaking English and Afrikaans. But he's quite good if somebody's speaking Dutch, he can kind of pick it up. So I guess it's useful for that. But I don't come across many Dutch speakers either. Number 8 is I love rock music. And I do. Go and see lots of gigs, but quite a few gigs. And we love going to the Download Music Festival, which is a big rock festival in England in the summer. Number 9, I'm an extrovert. Oh no, did anybody think that of me? No, nobody thought I was an extrovert. I'm really not. This is my ideal level of social interaction. Nobody's here. It's just me. And then I can type comments afterwards and respond to people. I'm quite antisocial, really. So yeah, no, I'm not an extrovert at all. Number 10, I have been a pescatarian for more than 30 years, and that is true. I used to call myself a vegetarian and say, oh, but I eat fish. And because I don't think pescatarian, I'd never heard of that when I was starting out, but that is what I am. Or, as my mother puts it, awkward. So, there you go. So, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people guessed, and one person got them all right. And that person is Lorna Callahan. So, I suspect Lorna is a very observant person and probably knew some of the answers from things I've said, and maybe had a wee lucky guess or two along the way. I don't know. So I'm going to send a wee surprise in the post to Lorna to say well done for guessing them all. It was such a fun challenge, and I've really enjoyed seeing other people's as well, and trying to guess them. The things that I want to be true, like Andrea, I really wanted Andrea to be like a long distance runner with a mushroom tattoo. Like, I wanted those things to be true, but they weren't. So thank you so much everybody who interacted with that video. Thank you to Jessica who tagged me in it, and did I tag Andrea and Ashley, I think? So thank you to those two for doing it as well. And I will be back. I'm having a day of doing some videos, so I'll have videos up over the next few days. So thank you so much for watching, and well done, Lorna, and I'll see you later. Bye!